Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, welcome to our August 2015 Smart Buyer webinar, How to Buy Fast and Smart so you don't miss out on the property you want. I'm Dean DeLeon, Buyers Consultant for the Wilstein team, and joining me today for the first time is Kathy Lightsky. She's the newest addition to the team. She too is a buyer's agent, and we are very fortunate to have her on the team. We look forward to working with you here, Kathy.
Great. Thanks, Dean. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let's start out with the overview. Today we're going to talk about how to buy fast and smart so you don't miss out on the property you want. We have got a small town, we have a small market, and we have some hot neighborhoods. And we want to work with buyers who have all the information they need so that they can find the property they want at the price they want. That's what we're going to talk about.
Great. You can't buy what you don't have. The demand in Park City or in the Park City market right now is very high. One of the leading driving factors to that is the low inventory. So a lot of people are buying, which is picking up the inventory, but also there's just not a whole lot of stuff that's going on the market, and there's a multitude of different reasons. But due to that fact, the average days on the market, we're seeing a decrease and decrease, which means the buyers are out there, and when they see a property that they want, they're picking it up very quick. And in that, with the competition in the market, we see prices increase with each sale. So today a property is going to sell for $850,000 in a particular neighborhood. Tomorrow we're going to see a very similar property sell for $875,000. And that's kind of just how it is. Mm-hmm. And so we need to be prepared to get offers submitted and acquire the properties that we want as soon as they come on the market.
Exactly. There's 5 things to know so that you can buy smart and fast. And we're going to go over those things so that you know you have the inside edge.
Yeah, this is where we're going to help you out in providing our knowledge to you to help you get that property, like Kathy said here.
Mm-hmm. You need to know the market and what you want to buy. Identify the location and the features of the home you're looking for, the recreational property you're looking for, and identify those must-have features. And really what you're doing is you're setting your priorities. How many bedrooms you need, how close to the mountain you want to be. Those are all very important. And once you start keying in on those, it makes you a better buyer. Set your priorities. And also take into account what you want today, what you need today, and what you may need or want tomorrow. Let's say you're a young family, you know your family will be growing, so you want to keep that in mind. Let's say that you're buying a recreational property, and for example, canyons is becoming more and more popular than it was 5 years ago. That's understanding what the market's doing, how it's changing, and what your needs are. And what then we do is once you identified your needs and your wants, we work together to find that best buy.
In being prepared, we need to know our financing limits before going out and shopping. One of those, if you're getting financing, it's best to have a pre-approval letter. Like I mentioned earlier, the competition is rich right now, and there's a lot of multiple offer situations. If we're submitting an offer, we want to submit it accompanied by the pre-approval letter, or if you're paying with cash, a proof of funds from where those funds are going to be drawn from. So the seller looks at that offer, sees that you are qualified to purchase their property, and then if there's a multiple offer situation, the other offers don't have that, that seller doesn't know that that buyer can purchase the property for certain, where they know you can, and therefore even if your offer might be a little bit lower or some different terms, they still might choose yours, or probably will choose yours, because they know that you can perform and will execute the contract. Qualified buyers save money, and it's for that exact same reason.
Another thing, Dean, that we want to talk about is when we're dealing with our buyers, there are certain neighborhoods that are just hot neighborhoods. Park City is a niche market, And if the property you're looking for is in one of those neighborhoods that is what we consider hot, it's sought after by a number of buyers, and it's likely, if it's a good home at the right price, it's going to generate multiple offers. It's really important that we work with our buyers and let them know that. Let them know how the differences in neighborhoods, the differences in prices, the differences in home characteristics. And that's all part of the negotiating strategies. Understanding what you want, understanding that you are going to be a strong buyer, financially qualified, and also understanding what the seller is looking to do. Do they want to stay in their house for a little bit extra time after closing? All of those make for great negotiating strategies, and they're things that we do on a daily basis so that we represent our buyers from a position of strength.
Absolutely. What is a fair and reasonable price? We take a lot of factors into this, especially in today's market, which is, and it's a fact, it's a seller's market right now. But as Kathy mentioned in the last slide, there are hot properties and there are properties that aren't so hot. The average days on the market is 114 days throughout of all of Park City. That's not to say that we aren't seeing properties move in 0 days. I mean, if there's a hot property in a hot neighborhood with beautiful finishes at a reasonable price, there is going to be multiple offers on that property. And what's a reasonable price? And if you want to get in there and be competitive with those multiple offers, you're looking at offering a price that's, if not at asking price, pretty darn close to asking price. And that's the only way that you're going to be competitive. And we're here to tell you that because we recognize these every day. We know what properties are getting foot traffic. We speak to other agents in town and collect that knowledge so that we're well prepared to win those multiple offer situations and get you in the property you want, because you could be looking for a couple of months, and when that property comes, we need to be aggressive and grab that property. Now, that's not to say that it's every property. If it's in a different neighborhood, or it's a property that we feel might sit on the market for a while, and then that's a different negotiating strategy. We're going to look at the comparable properties, and we'll look at comparables no matter what, and want you guys to get the value out of your property. But there's some situations where we could come in under the asking price and get a good deal price-wise on properties. But we don't want you to miss out, and that's the main point here. Is the best deal right now is getting the property that you're looking for, because you got to get into the Park City market.
Right. So one of the things that we are going to talk about right now are smart negotiating for the home that you want. We've talked about niche markets, niche neighborhoods, so location is key. Whether or not you're looking for a view lot, or whether or not you're looking for a home or a property that's near your favorite school, all that's important, and that's the location. The second thing is the price range. What can you afford? What's comfortable for your family? What's comfortable for your recreational property? So zeroing in on that price range, understanding the financing, all of those are key. Finishes. Here's a tricky one. You may go into a property and you love the finishes, but it's priced a little bit over what you want. Or you may go into a property where the finishes are tired. It's a 30-year-old property with a great location, but you're going to have to come in and spend some money on finishes. So here's where we can work with you. We can put you in touch with some local tradespeople, and you can get an idea about what kind of price considerations you need to consider. And third or fourth is that we want to find you the best deal. Putting together the location, the price range, the finishes, and at the end of the day, the property you just like. And all of that makes for the best deal.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us. Please contact us for more information. It was a quick webinar here today. We went over quite a bit of stuff. If there's a particular neighborhood that you're curious, that you're interested in, you're curious if this is a hot neighborhood, shoot me an email, shoot Kathy an email. I'm Dean@thewilsteinteam.com, Kathy@thewilsteinteam.com, or give me a call too. Love to talk to you guys on the phone, or give Kathy a call. And we'll get everything straightened out, and we'll be able to dial in for your specific situation as opposed to a more broad view that we went over here in the webinar.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dean.
And if you aren't already on one of our websites, check one of them out, BuyParkCityNow.com, ViewParkCityHomes.com, or BuyParkCityRealEstate.com and decide which one's best for you. They're all very user-friendly, a little bit different to each one, but all offer everything on those sites are drawn, or all the homes are drawn directly from the multiple listing service, so in any available property will be on every single one of those websites.
That's right. It gives you a full view of the Park City market
Yeah.
in your home at your time schedule. It works perfect.
It's great. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks.